I know you've been in this situation before, scrolling on TikTok, seeing all these delicious food places coming up on your For You page while you like and favorite every single post, thinking you'll go there one day, but you never do.
So I traveled to London's most viral food spot so you don't have to. I'm judging each spot on 3 different things. Taste, does it slap or is it a one bite and done? 2, aesthetic, does posting a picture of this make your friends ask, where'd you get it from, bro? Just so you can gatekeep. 3, hype check, is it overrated, underrated, or is it rated perfectly? Stick around to see if these viral spots are worth the buzz or they've been feeding us lies this whole time. Let's see. So currently, I'm at Sud Italia right now, London's viral foldable pizza spot. And honestly, I don't see the vision in foldable pizzas, but there is a line forming, so it clearly must be good. So let's check it out. No, it's okay. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Finally got the foldable pizza and it cost me a total of £5. And honestly, that was pretty good considering the economy right now.
Can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
We waited quite a while for it, but honestly, we can't even blame them since it's a Friday and rush hour in London. So let's take our first bite. I don't have really much expectations considering this foldable pizza, but let's see. It's actually pretty good. There's like a very strong dough consistency and I thought it would have been bad, but as you take more bites into it, it keeps getting better. I'm gonna take one more bite to just make sure the taste isn't what I assume it is. Okay, there's not much cheese consistency, but usually I would complain about that, but for this, it was perfect. Just look at the consistency of the tomato sauce. I'm not much of a tomato person, but honestly, I'm just taking more bites as we speak. Okay, I take back what I said about the cheese consistency. As I keep getting deeper into the pizza, the cheese consistency just keeps on increasing recently. Let's see if this cheese pool works. Never mind. Bro, you gotta try this. Genuinely, forget the camera.
It's pretty good, but like, it's nice. It's a pizza. It's folded, but to me, it's just a pizza. But like,
Just give it back to me. Not allowed. So after trying the foldable pizza from Sud Italia, and having many bites of it, for its taste, out of 5 stars, just because it got better as you started biting into it, I'm gonna give it, I had very little expectations considering it was foldable pizza, but I actually blew my expectations, so I'm gonna give it a 3.6 stars. And in terms of how aesthetic it is, at the end of the day, it's just a pizza that was folded, so after taking a picture and looking back at it, I'd probably give it like a 2.5. Nothing great, nothing special, but it did look nice. And whether for overrated or underrated, considering that it is £5 and it's a munch that you can get somewhat filled up for in today's economy, I'm gonna give it underrated just because it's perfect for something that you can grab in London and not worry about your bank account. On to the next location. So to wash down that pizza, we're currently at a dessert place called Humble Crumble that has many TikToks made of it. And people have been queuing up for 1 hour for this place. So surely it must be good. So I'll be trying the most popular crumble, which literally says it over there. And it consists of apple, cinnamon, and hot custard. I'm not much of a custard guy, but it's the most popular, so we gotta try it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I tend to spend my day-to-day playing video games 12 hours a day, so enjoy me trying not to be socially awkward when the camera is shoved in my face.
So currently, I have the apple crumble, most popular apple crumble, and it cost me a total of £7.65. Honestly, that is crazy when you compare it to the last place we had, which was a whole pizza for £5. But that won't let me affect my that won't let my taste buds be affected. So let's take our first bite. As you can see, I even got rose petals, so you can tell how aesthetic this place is. Bismillah.
Bismillah.
It's very warm, but it's like a cozy warm. Originally, I thought it was going to be really soft. I should have expected it from apple crumble, and it's a crumbly feel. So it just feels like a massive biscuit that's like a crumbly biscuit. And I'm going to take more bites to get my honest feel about it. I'm going to put more rose petals because honestly, I've never seen rose petals put on a food before. So Honestly, I'm not too sure about the rose petals. It seems like something I should be smelling instead of tasting. But now for the last part of the actual apple crumble, which is the apple part of it, which I completely forgot about. Let's try it. Honestly, the apple bar is much better than I thought it was. By the end of the day, if you want to reminisce your school days of having custard pie, then this might be the place. So after trying the apple crumble, to give a review in terms of taste, as someone that's not much of a sweet tooth and the expectations wasn't the best, I genuinely would still give it a high, but not as high as what I rated before. So I'd say a good 2.5. Not bad, not great, but would I recommend it? If you're a sweet tooth, I'd definitely do it. But if you're not, there's probably better places to go to. And then, oh, Turkish kitchen. Ooh. See, I can't believe I just saw a Turkish kitchen right in front of me. In terms of aesthetic, this place can go no wrong. If you're that person that just wants to take a picture for the gram, honestly, you saw it. You can take it. You can customize however you want. So if you want to have it nice and just aesthetic and not care about the taste, go for it. Like, that's why they give the rose petals. I don't know if it's a design choice or aesthetic choice. But for aesthetic, I would have to give it a strong 4.5 stars. So at least if you want to impress your crush, you could just post this on your Instagram. And then whether I would say it's overrated or underrated, as someone that's a broke uni student that's worried about his bank, having that price point of $7.50, it just worries me, and I wouldn't pay for it considering you have like a pizza place next door. So I would say it's probably overrated considering it was an aesthetic place rather than a taste place for me. And on to the next place.
Fortunately, I forgot to turn on my mic for the next part, but we made our way to Borough Market to try the viral chocolate strawberries. And if the TikToks weren't glazing it enough, the lady behind us jumped in on the video saying that she came from South Africa to try these strawberries. And at that point, I could only imagine they must be growing these strawberries with Saratoga water.
So I've officially halved my bank account from buying strawberries, and cheers to that. I'm gonna go straight into it just so it doesn't get cold and the chocolate doesn't harden. Before I even take a bite, look how massive these strawberries are.
And do you know what else is massive?
I'm just gonna have one bite and just take all of it out. I definitely shouldn't have attempted to have that in one bite, but honestly, this is insane. Like, when you have a bite on it, you feel the chocolate, but when you get deeper into it, that burst of strawberry just blows up in your mouth. But yeah, this is insane. Like, you have to try. I know you're here for this, so I'm gonna have you try this.
Okay, taste test. I've never had a strawberry that is that soft in my life. It melts in your mouth.
So after trying Borough Market's chocolate-filled strawberries, I can confidently say this tastes amazing. Like, when you take a bite, you can feel the chocolate, and then when you take a deeper bite, you just feel this aroma of strawberries just burst in your mouth. And I couldn't complain about it. Like, every bite, I just wanted more and more. And I genuinely don't think this is enough for me and the cameraman. And for its taste, out of 5 stars, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 stars. Amazing. And in terms of aesthetic, honestly, it wasn't probably very aesthetic in the first place. At the end of the day, you're just covering chocolate with strawberries, so what can you really get out of it? So, as much as it tasted amazing, I'm gonna give it a 2 stars for aesthetic. And last but not least, is it overrated or underrated? I mean, it's rated really high, but somehow it's still underrated. So if you're in London, close to this Borough Market, please go try this. So for the next stop, I went to Bread Ahead, which has the viral, famous creme brulee donut. And honestly, I'm not the most keen of trying it. So before I try, I'm gonna get a second opinion from a random stranger, try and beat my anxiety a bit, so get out of my comfort zone. So let's just hope that we can find a stranger to ask for.
Fighting anxiety with each smile.
So we're trying like these creme brulee donuts, and I wanted you to see if you want to have like an opinion on it.
I'm not gonna lie, it's quick.
Okay, sorry. Don't worry, I haven't taken a bite on it.
Just go. Oh, this is fucking heavy. This is heavy.
Wait.
Alright, cool. Nah, it's kind of better. It's a bit better, yeah. It's a bit better, I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know anything.
Nah, I'm going, man.
Bez. At least I came out of my comfort zone and spoke to a stranger today. But now I have to worry about if this is actually good and if that random stranger was carrying any sort of disease. So make sure you please subscribe so I can pay my medical bills in a week's time, even though I'm from the UK. So here goes nothing. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, I was so worried this was gonna be bad, but he said, the stranger did say there was a bitter taste. It was kind of bitter, but the bitterness adds to the flavor, and I genuinely like this. And the cream on top just adds that like texture to your mouth that you can just enjoy and just indulge in more. Just look at it. Look at the crispiness. The crispiness just makes it so nice when you initially bite on it. So nice, I guess so. So overall for the taste, I would have to give it a strong 3.5. Genuinely, I was very surprised by how well it tasted after seeing a stranger review it really badly, but I just genuinely think it was a bad experience on his behalf, and probably because he just wanted to go to work. But overall, this bitter taste for it and the cream just made it come together really well, and yeah, I would say the taste is really nice if you have a really nice sweet tooth. In terms of the aesthetic, this place is really nice to look at. Just the crispiness of the flamed creme brulee on the top just makes it look nice and just aesthetic. Who doesn't love seeing fire in their aesthetic? And so overall, I'd give it a strong 3.5. It's a nice looking dessert and it actually tastes nice. So it's a win-win on both ends. Whether I would say it's overrated or underrated, I'll definitely say this is underrated because out of all the places in Borough Market, this was on the bottom of my search feed when I was searching for viral places. And people need to talk about it more than just everything else in the Borough Market. On to the next place.
Unfortunately, the next place I visited had massive queues, so we decided to come back tomorrow and hope it was shorter. Spoiler alert, it wasn't.
All right, we're back at Dave's Hot Chicken for day 2. Unfortunately, the line hasn't changed and we might have to wait a while, but for the sake of content, we are here. Dave's Hot Chicken is known for their Nashville chicken and it's gone viral over the UK, so this has to be good, right? Let's see. So from Dave's Hot Chicken, I tried to order the most common thing, which was 2 tenders and fries. But ultimately, people don't just come for the Nashville chicken, they come for this sauce called the Nashville sauce, and apparently it's like really good, so we're gonna have to try it. Let's see if it's worth the hype. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, normally I was just expecting like a normal fried chicken, but with this sauce, everything is paired perfect. I've got light, mild spice levels, but the spice is just like perfect for it. If you like spicy chicken and just like spices on it, this might be it. The texture is perfect, everything is perfect. Just look at the tenderness. Secondly, this isn't Dave's Hot Chicken without their crispy ziggy fries. So let's try it with dips. Perfect to the team, insane. Like, I'm gonna try more. Let's see it. Oh. The chips is generational. Okay. Perfect softness, crispy on the outside. Nothing more you can complain with. It just looks as good as it tastes. And it also has a Cajun salt. If you're like into Cajun, this is perfect. All right, for final thoughts, honestly, Dave's Hot Chicken, I can't really complain about. So for taste, I would have to give it a strong 4.8 stars out of 5. Honestly, like when I took a bite on that and I was like, wow, amazing. I'm not much of a spice person, but the spices were perfect. So if you like spice, this will be the perfect place for you. In terms of aesthetic, this place was honestly really good. Unfortunately, I forgot to take a picture of it, but presentation was immaculate. So I would have to give it a strong 4.5 stars. And whether it's overrated or underrated, I think it's clear. It's underrated. Even though people talk about it a lot, it still needs more recognition. So, Dave's Hot Chicken, amazing. And to top it all off, I have less subscribers than my auntie. So before this ends, make sure you subscribe.